How's it going, everyone? So tvOS 26 is officially available now to the public beta, which means you can go out your way and actually install it. And in this video, I'm going to go ahead and run through my feedback, show you all the cool new changes, as well as new features Apple added during this update. And of course, I'll be sure to include timestamps of everything in a video description down below for your pleasure. Let's get started. Starting off with a new lock page of profiles. When you first update your Apple TV and reboots, you'll be prompted to this display. Only if you have multiple users on your Apple TV account. But if you look in the very bottom, you can always disable it by selecting this little message down here. But the benefits of this is now using API. Now whenever you log into your account, all your profiles, all your apps and everything will all be synchronized accordingly. So if you have your own Netflix account, as an example, you no longer have to re-enter your password. Now, by launching this in this main page, you may notice that the liquid glass is enabled on some of these first-party app icons, like the Apple Store, the photos, but it's this little toolbar underneath. If you select something like the Apple TV app as an example and it plays a trailer, it does follow that cool liquid glass design. You'll also find it in Control Center as well. As you can see, your Control Center also features the liquid glass design. Same goes for your volume rocker. Now, unfortunately, the liquid glass is only compatible on Apple TV models that are 4K. So if you don't have a 4K Apple TV, you may find that the liquid glass isn't compatible and you may have the default previous version. Now, a new app that they get added that's first party is the Sing app. By launching this will quickly launch the Sing app compatible songs right here, because on the very top you can see video, new, home, but then we have the new Sing. Now if you double tap the home button on the Apple TV remote on your app switcher, you'll also will notice that this is the default music app. It just gives you a quick shortcut to the Sing tab in the music app. And the way this works is you can use your existing songs, as you'll discover that most of your songs is compatible to be used with karaoke. So if we go ahead and select this song, which is made for me based off my listening history and all that good stuff, which is not a lot of songs to actually listen to, you'll see a connect to iPhone mic. By selecting here, you can just simply take an iPhone, or you also will see it right here on your notification lock page that Sing on the Apple TV is available. You could tap on it and hit accept, and just like FaceTime calling, it'll immediately connect your device like so. And this is how the new UI will look like. Right now it's kind of buggy because this is still beta, but you could react with emojis, and on the add section you could add some of your existing songs you like listening to the queue, so it could be added on the next track. You can also search via the Apple Music app from here as well. And once you're ready, you can simply hit play. And the layout looks like this. And on the very bottom, there's a QR code always available. So somebody could just take their iPhone, scan, and connect more than one mic. So that's basically the new Sing app in a nutshell. Now real quick, this video was probably sponsored by you guys, the viewers, which is why you don't see integrated brands for a sponsorship segment taking a minute or two off your time. So a big thank you to those that continue supporting the channel by just simply hitting the like button. It really does mean a lot, and it makes everybody's viewing experience a lot more pleasant without ads and stuff, because I'm also a viewer when it comes to watching content on YouTube, and sometimes they're kind of annoying. So again, thank you to those that continue hitting the like button and allowing this video to be powered by you guys. Let's carry on. Additionally, the Apple TV app also received a new update as well, because right here, if we go to the very bottom, notice something new. We now have movie poster thumbnails, where previously it used to be like boxes, like these top row ones right here, but now it's literally categorized for everything. And I gotta say, it does give it a nice little pleasant look. Very cinematic. But if we select one of these shows as an example, actually no, I'm genuinely curious on this show right here, Stick. As soon as I can stop scrolling past it, let me know in the comment section if this is any good. Apple has been promoting this like crazy. Let me know if it's any good, because I'm quite curious. But if we hit play, again, features that liquid glass design for all these existing icons. But on the insights, you'll see it also has been fully redesigned as well. Oh, I had no idea he played Cars. I wonder what character he was. I know he was in Night in the Museum. Yep, there he is. He was a cowboy guy. But again, features that poster theater, movie poster thumbnail. But if we exit out of here, another new change can be located in settings. Because unfortunately, truth be told, we did not receive a new screensaver, unfortunately. Oops, trying to get to the screensaver tab. Give me a second. There we go. Screensavers. And we go into aerials. You'll notice we did not receive any new screensavers, unfortunately. But what we did receive is this new ability to preview which aerials we like to see, and you can select hide like so. Just for some reason, the image is not loading on my Apple TV for some reason, so apologies for that. But this is how it will typically look like, and you have the ability to browse and peruse between earth, landscape, or underwater, and you can manually hide them or appear them, so you could customize which wallpapers you like to see and the ones you don't. But a cool update that we did receive is now you can actually change the default audio source thanks to AirPlay. We had this ability in the past, just unfortunately it wasn't like fixed, because as soon as you used to turn off your Apple TV, it'll default back to the HDMI output audio. Now you no longer have to do that. You see, if we go into video and audio and we scroll down to audio output right in here, you can now select AirPlay, and then for speaker selection, you now have the ability to use not only third-party, but also third-party speaker sources too, and you can select more than one. So if you have a Sonos sound system as an example, like my living room, I can select that, and I can also select this one, which is my garage speaker, and I can also remove the default TV audio source from HDMI, and those will be the dedicated surround sound speakers. And if we go back, if you turn off your Apple TV and turn it back on, it will remain default to those speakers that we selected. So it's definitely a cool ability. Now you don't have to get clever and running a bunch of wires. It could all be done wirelessly. And then for FaceTime calls, FaceTime now supports live translation. So it will automatically translate the language right then and there. You can just read it. It's only compatible in some languages, but I'm pretty sure down the line, it'll be compatible with more languages as Apple continue rolling out these feature updates. And one thing I did almost fail to mention is the Sing Karaoke feature only is compatible on Apple 4K models. A bit of a drawback to some users. And then on our iPhone, if you're somebody who uses the digital Apple TV remote, nothing has changed here. However, it did receive like a small tweak UI change, but you can still have your Find My Remote ability right here, which works really well. But under that, there you guys have it. Those are all the new changes and improvements Apple did on tvOS 26. Let me know in the comment section which one of these was your personal favorite, and if you'd like to know my feedback, how it's been like running the beta on my Apple TV. Surprisingly, on the Apple TV, aside from the Karaoke Sing app, it's pretty solid. It hasn't been giving me any bugs or issues, to the point where I could comfortably use this when it comes to watching my movies, YouTube videos on the big screen. So from my experience on the beta, it has been perfectly fine. It's nothing close like the iPhone where it's like buggy and stuff. This is doable. It runs pretty smooth as if it's almost not on the beta, so it runs reliably. Just don't expect the karaoke to always work. I have noticed connection issues like you saw earlier. But if you experience any bugs, feel free to comment down below, because I have those. Apple team does tend to watch my videos, and based off feedback that they see on the comment section or here in this video, they actually do address it. So feel free to comment down below if you run into any bugs, and she'll also put a spotlight over it so others could also report it and confirm if it is a bug that needs to be addressed that's affecting everybody. Anyways, there you guys have it. Thank you so much for watching. If you wish to watch more, check out this video over there where I go through all the new changes on Apple CarPlay side of things, because there actually is a lot. Even though we didn't receive Apple CarPlay 2.0, this version of CarPlay feels like it, as we have widgets and much more customization abilities. So definitely do check out that video over there. Thank you so much for watching.